Hi, welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where we're starting Viper Month. Can't believe it, this year's going by quick. We're on Viper Month already. This week we are doing the 50th anniversary Unholy Alliance 2-pack of the Cobra Viper. Main reason why I'm doing this one is because he comes with another accessory. And his goggles don't come off, but that's all cool. We're going to before we look at the Viper, let's do our shout outs of the week, where we are doing Back to the Media at 48 South Loudon Street here in lovely, and I do mean lovely, Winchester, Virginia, where you can get all your video games and video game needs, starting with the Atari, all the way up to current systems and games for each console. So go ahead and check them out. They also have other stuff like Funko Pop, CDs, DVDs, and more. So definitely check them out. And while you're in the area, go over to 115 South Loudon Street to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles, which is also on the Walking Mall. Unfortunately, I got this guy and the Iron Grenadier and the 2-pack off of eBay, but that's still really important. I'll get to the Iron Grenadier later that came with this one. So we'll check it out. But, get all your toys and collectibles from Time Travelers. And if you're looking for comic books, you can go to 80 Weems Lane to 4-Color Fantasies and check them out, and you get all your stuff there. Definitely check them out. You get DC, IDW, Marvel, and all that kind of stuff. So definitely check them out. And if you're looking for Jamaican food, may I suggest going to Tropical Island on Piccadilly Street and see Lloyd and his wonderful crew and get a whole bunch of stuff from there and check them out. You get all your Jamaican food needs there and get some good conversation, some good Jamaican music, and all the like. And definitely check them out. And if you're looking for a bank, may I suggest Bank of Clark or United Bank? I've been a member with both for a while, so definitely check them out. And if you are in search of mental health needs, may I suggest Healing Grace Counseling Services. We can see Robert C. Brown and get all your counseling there. And if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, may I suggest Northwestern Community Services and check them out. They're awesome, awesome people. I highly recommend them. And because Cobra Island does support mental health awareness, and while you're in the neighborhood and you're looking for insurance, or any neighborhood, you can go to State Farm. And like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Okay, so let's take a look at the Viper, but first we're going to do his file cards, where you get 2 baseball card style file cards, and each side has a language. But since we do English, we're going to look at the English one. And it says Infantry, codename Cobra Viper, file name Various, primary military specialty is infantry, secondary military specialty is reconnaissance, and his birthplace is Various, and he is an army builder. I have 5 of this guy in this particular uniform, and 4 in different other color uniforms. And it says on here, Cobra Vipers are the backbone of the Cobra Legions. This frontline force is heavily equipped and highly trained for battle. If there's a dirty job that needs doing, these guys are the first in line. And not only are for the sheer pleasure of causing mayhem, they also get rewards as they move up the ranks, making them willing to follow any orders that give them a chance to earn the favor of Cobra Commander. So that's pretty cool, These guys, Larry Hama did them in a comic book, and he mentioned in interviews that this guy is supposed to be the lowest ranking Cobra trooper or foot soldier. But, I'll get more to that later. Let's look at the rest of his accessories. First off, his book bag, or his backpack. Red grenades. This whole backpack's made in black. Bedroll, like a sleeping bag, canteen, and whatnot. He also comes with his figure stand, upraised Cobra logo, Cobra Viper on the front, and his typical assault rifle, and the new accessory, the Uzi. So let's take a look at him himself. With his silver faceplate, goggles, blue uniform with black and red all over. And he's got his grenades on his shirt, Cobra logo right there. Black boots, black knee pads, typical Cobra Viper. And articulation wise, his head does rotate the full 360. He has some up and down movement. His arm can raise to about so high. Rotate the full 360. He can bend at the elbow, rotate at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. He does have the ab crunch feature, but because of the web gear, it hinders it. His legs, he can do the full splits. He can do the splits now, yay! His leg can lift up about here. He's got the double knee joint, which is pretty slick. He can bend at the ankle. He can twist at the ankle. All the good stuff that you want him to do. So let's look at him all geared up. So here is Mr. Viper all geared up. This is, like I was saying earlier, technically he's supposed to be the bottom tier of the Cobra Legion, but I always figured the blue shirts as being the low tier. This is the grade up from the blue shirts, in my opinion. That's how I would view it, because the Viper core is awesome. But that's why I dedicated a whole month to him, for the last couple of years. But this is the basic Cobra trooper, somewhat, or infantry trooper. They do a lot more than what the blue shirts do. At least these guys don't have a reputation of missing every shot. But that's beside the point. But this is the Cobra Trooper, top tier figure. You can see Sanitarian Productions did a review on him. Joe Fan 82, quite a few others. For vintage videos, you can check out Forum BX257. And by the way, Kevin, we all miss you. And hope to hear from you soon. You can also see Hooded Cobra Commander 788, do a version of him. Joe Motion Videos 82, quite a few other channels did the vintage version, as well as the modern version. So definitely go ahead and check them out. But this has been the Viper. Tune in next week as we do another Viper figure, a specialty Viper from the Rise of Cobra movie. So check that out, and see you all in the next one. This has been Cobra Island, and now you know, and knowing is half the battle. Yeah.